Alright guys, I had to stop it, start it over. I'm having to learn how to do this prism thing. And if you don't pay attention to what you're doing, it will come up in the wrong way. So maybe some of you guys will come back after seeing me cancel it. So there's Jerry Holly. Yeah, now we're good. If you don't pay attention to what you're doing on this prism, you'll go live. It looks correct on the phone. I'm trying to pull it up on here so I can read the chat better. There it is. So, can you hear me good, Jerry? I had to mount it up some. Hey, Troubadour. I was trying to get this morning coffee talk in before lunch because we got our regular schedule live tonight. So I'm still working on some of that. That's going to be fun. I got a new game we're going to play, and we may even do some game amongst our co-hosts. So I hadn't told them yet. So, and they may hear it if they come in. But anyway, man, here in Alabama, we've been flooded this morning. Tammy's got some people that lives in the valley. We actually live up on a mountain. But she's got family that live down in the valley. So now, on top of everything that's going on, they're flooded in and can't get out if they did need to go get groceries. So they've got the roads closed, and then they're expecting us to get bad weather this afternoon. And on top of all that, they've closed all the tornado shelters. So they're not letting people go to tornado shelters. That don't make sense to me. A tornado is an imminent threat, and we have a lot of them in our area. To me, a tornado coming is more of a threat than the chance. And I know we don't want people getting sick, but if a tornado's coming, you're going to, the odds are you may get hurt bad or get killed. So I would err to the side of getting in a building full of people in a storm shelter, I think. Anyway, that's just my 2 cents worth, and it ain't worth much. But. So we got Troubadour, social media, Jerry Holly, James Catney, in search of 76. Justin and Christina. Let's see who all else we got here. I think that's it. These morning coffee talks have been pretty popular. We've had as much as 14 or 15 people in here, so I like doing them because it lets me talk to all you guys, and it gives me an outlet. And if I'm in here doing this, I'm not snacking. I mean, hey, we're going to all put on some weight sitting in these houses. I don't know about y'all, but I guess we should be. Thank you, in search of 76. I guess we should be being productive. I love working on my elliptical machine. I used to do that and run. And I'm going to have to get back to doing it. There's just no choice. It'd be a good time to do it while I'm here. I have more time. But a friend of mine owned a big gym here in town. And I was a member there, even though I had my own elliptical machine. I was a member there. I've never been into weights and stuff. But he had this thing we called Mountain Climber. It was like a stepping machine. I don't really know what it was called. But you had the arms and the feet that went up and down. I mean, that thing would kill you. But me and another friend of mine owned a big business here in town. Y'all hear the puppies. Tammy's coming in and out. So when that utility room door opens, they go nuts. And which is sort of a good thing. But anyway, I used to love getting on that. Our epic RV adventure. Woohoo! Finally found it. Well, what happened was, I'm having to use Prism mainly on my daytime because I'm limited to 20 hours on StreamYard per month. And I am going to use StreamYard some on our daytime ones because we only do, but what I'm saying is I have to keep the StreamYard available for our Tuesday night because we bring in guests and we play videos. We can't do any of that on Prism. So I'm splitting the time. And thankfully I figured out yesterday or day before how to keep up with my time on StreamYard. So there's Mary Jones. See if I missed anybody else coming in. We're up to 10 today. That's pretty good. Yesterday, for those that left early, we had a good time. Z Sisterhood was in here, and she's a fairly new channel. And I learned a little bit about her, and she's got like 50 or 60 subscribers. And I know y'all see her everywhere. And I was talking to her about being on our Tuesday night show sometime or another, and she was really, really nervous about it. You could tell. And so I told her, I said, look, there's 6 people. We was fixing to sign off. We'd been on like an hour and 40 minutes. And I said, look, there's 5 or 6 people in here. And I said, some of those people are only listening. I said, why don't we do a practice run and you can come on? And she only had her cell phone. But between me and her and Uncle Lisa's Productions, we talked her into coming on. And she figured it out. And so she came on and stayed on with us for about 5 minutes on the screen. And you could tell she was nervous, but she got a lot looser after about 5 minutes. I think it was a good way to get her used to the system without being in front of... We don't have big crowds on Tuesday night, but still 4 or 5 or 6 is probably easier to get up in front of than 30 or 40. I think we had 36 last Tuesday night, so hoping for a big night tonight. Y'all don't forget, we'll have fun. We're going to have fun. We're going to have a Giddy Up Gal Gypsy. I think that's how she pronounces it. We'll have her on tonight, and we're going to feature a new channel that's got about 50 subscribers. They're gonna be a cool channel. I think they have posted some more videos. They're about 3 or 4 videos is all they've got. Matter of fact, I met them on Instagram. I met a lot of superstars on Instagram. Now the channel tonight, they're a family channel. Family. It's a couple, but they follow their daughter. I think they got one daughter. I haven't watched, but they don't have but 2 or 3 videos. I think I watched a couple, and they follow her. She plays volleyball, so. But they're getting into the RV life, and so from what I've talked to them on Instagram, they're really nice people. No. Tribute you, I'm not talking about Z Sisterhood now. Z Sisterhood I had on the show yesterday, toward the end, yesterday morning. She's really nice. She's had a stroke here a while back, and so she's just now getting back to doing anything, and she just thought, well, she can't do much of anything else. She thought, well, she could do videos, and she was a little nervous. She's nervous. She won't do videos in front of her husband, but in Search of 76, I'll tell you like I tell Bob, we introduce you to the people, and it's you guys that grow your channel. It's the content you guys have. We me and Bob got the same philosophy. We like to see channels grow. So we don't mind you growing inside our chat. We just don't want you talking about it inside the chat. If you subscribe to somebody just come back, say hey, and tag their name, and go on. Uh, so we just don't have a lot of stuff in the chat about that. We love for you to meet new people in the chat. We just like to keep the chat as clean as we can. So we just this live stream just about letting everybody talk about what's going on. Our epic RV adventures. I guess you're talking about the sisterhood. I haven't got to watch all of her videos yet. I told her yesterday I've got to get over there. I have been swamped with trying to stay caught up, and I've actually got a little bit behind because you get ahead in one area and you get behind in another. We've been putting out a lot of videos lately, but that got me behind. I'm probably 3 days behind on my comments. It'll take me a day to catch up. I got kicks. Yeah, a lot of people's out of work right now. Yeah. Did Z Sisterhood come in? I figure she'll come in a minute. I'll tell y'all something funny. We let everybody that was in the live stream yesterday watch Tammy's video before it come out. We played it here on the live, and we're going to do that some. So y'all have to keep watching for our daytime lives. So people that's in on our daytime lives will either get to see all or part of Tammy's, any videos Tammy does. I don't know how many she's going to do, but any she does, we'll premiere here, and then we'll release them later. So you'll get to see them here first. So yeah, I got kicks. Yeah, me and my wife own an inflatable business, and all of our events have been canceled so far. We actually got an event to do Sunday. It's a little bitty birthday party, and but it's a free event. We sponsor Long Ranch. It's a ranch here near our home, and what it is, they bring in kids. Sometimes troubled kids, sometimes just kids that are getting so old that people don't, when I'm saying old, I'm saying 10, 12 years old. Boys, it's a boys ranch, that may be foster parents or wanting younger kids or something. They can't handle teenagers or whatever, but sometimes they're young boys, but mostly they're 10, 12 years old. But anyway, it's a boys ranch, and when they built this, it's some friends of ours that built it, and a church friends of ours. They don't go to our church, but he's a pastor of another church. And a lot of people were donating to it, and a lot of people were, donating supplies and time. And I told him, I said, look, I want to give you something, but, it's not money. But I said, what y'all are doing is amazing. And I said, I want to donate. For as long as y'all are open, as long as we're in business, I want to sponsor the inflatables for every kid whenever it's their birthday. No matter if you have 3 in a month, whatever, or 3 in a week. I want to make sure that every kid that comes through here gets to have fun on their birthday. So that's been our gift to them, and so we're having to do free events now. Not having to, it's choice. But we're doing free event now. We're not even making any money, but that's okay. That's fine. It's all about the kids, right? So it'll come back to us. Let's see. Yeah, I got kicks. It's all going to be good. It's all going to be good. I have no doubt. Me and my wife, and I told this on another video or so, but we've survived several national tragedies, whether it be financial or 9/11, or even here locally. I didn't even mention that in 2011, our town nearly got blew off the face of the earth with all the tornadoes that came through North Alabama. And we took a big hit. And me and Tammy actually watched the tornado go within probably 300 yards. Well, it was further than that. It was probably a half a mile from our house. we watched it go down the road that my uncle lived on, and it killed his mother-in-law and nearly totally destroyed their house. How they survived, I don't know. And it got several family members of my aunt's. It killed her mother and some family members up down through the road. And basically it was 2 roads over from us, but we seen it go down through there. The only reason, we thought it had went by us, and the power had been off. The only reason we were even on the front porch, we had been in the bathroom, and I had the kids still in the bathroom. But we were under an impression that had went by us, because it never got bad, and it was still peaceful. It didn't get bad at all at our place. And I stepped out on the front porch and looked to the right, and I could see it going down through there. So it was bad, but it shut everything. You couldn't even buy fuel here because power, and couldn't get trucks in and out to the gas stations. Hey, Weekend RV, glad you guys come in. Yeah, Jerry, Holly, we're still praying for you guys. My Backyard Science, hey guys. We're doing good. We got 13 people. I think I seen a while ago 14 people, so. We have a big lineup on Tuesday night. Well, every night. But anybody that's new in here that don't know, we have a regular scheduled Tuesday night show. It's Video Raid Live, where we support other channels. We show videos of their channels, and we play games. Starting this Tuesday night, it'll be an hour and a half long. We come on right after Grassroots Living. We come on at 8:30 Central, 9:30 Eastern. And so that's every week. We starting tonight, we'll go to 10 and 11. 10 Central, 11 Eastern. So we just added it to tell. We didn't want to step on Grassroots Living. We really love their channel, and they were one of our first supporters. And anytime we can avoid stepping on anybody's toes, we try to do that. Oh no, Susan, they shut down the Great Smoky Mountains National Park. Man, do y'all know the most visited? I got this question right on trivia here the other day. But I knew it already because we live close to it. We're about 4 or 5 hours from there, but maybe not that far. But the most visited national park in the country is the Great Smoky Mountains. Any of you guys that want to go to a nice campground, Susan at New Horizons or William at Camper Life, they've got the lowdown on that. I can tell you a nice one that me and Tammy went to last year, and it's called Anchor Down. It's run by has a lot of Christian ties to it, and I have heard that the guy that owns it's a Christian, but it's a clean. Matter of fact, you go. I don't know if all that'll be open with all this going on, but they have a big water slide sliding down into the lake, and we've only been there once. And it was just past October, and loved it. But we seen all the amenities, even though they were all closed. And I've seen videos, but y'all could YouTube it. Anchor Down is the name of it, and it's actually not. If you Google it, Sevierville, you might pull it up. But it's actually in the town where Bush Beans is headquartered. I know you've all had Bush Beans. Yep. Most visited, yep. But anyway, me and Tammy, we've always, not always, for 20 of our 32 years, we've been self-employed. And probably longer than that for me, because I've never had very many public jobs. I've done a few sometimes to get me through. And when we first married, I worked for some car lots, but I was also flipping and trading cars on the side. So I have pretty much always had some kind of business. But when 9/11 happened, me and Tammy owned a sock mill. Like everybody in our area did, we made socks for a living. We actually, if you look at your sock, there's a seam in the top of the toe. we had computerized machines, and so we would work for the big sock mills, and we'd do their overflow. So in the big sock mills, they could produce socks faster than they could finish them. So you could spit a sock out and the toe wouldn't be seamed. You could spit them out real fast. But the seamers that seamed them either manually or through the machines couldn't keep up with as fast as they were producing. So they would contract out to companies like us, and we would do their contract seaming. Well, at the time 9/11 happened, the sock business, we were struggling a little bit anyway with a lot of stuff being shipped overseas. But we were booming pretty much. Walmart back then bought a lot of socks still here in the States, and now they're back buying socks here in the States. But back then, Walmart was a big buyer in Dollar General, and so if you went through Fort Payne, you'd see Walmart distribution centers and Dollar General distribution center. Well, the moment, like within hours of the World Trade Centers getting hit, Walmart and everybody pulled all their contracts. So we went from, cloud nine to just like now, nothing. And we made it then, and that lasted, we probably went 3 or 4 months without an income. And we made it. And we're going to make it this time, and the whole country's going to make it. And I think the people that help run this country knows, and on both sides. I'm not picking sides, but I think everybody knows that they're going to have to do something to keep us going. So, Roy and Becky, what did I miss? I threw her a blanket and a pillow. Midnight Paranormal, thanks for coming by. We got 16 in here, guys. I don't pick a time, and I don't know that if I could advertise it on Prism, like post it early. I don't know. I wish somebody'd do a Prism detailed how-to and what we can do and what we can't do, because I am still trying to figure it out. So the update on the microphone, it got shipped back yesterday, and so, but they're not going to ship me a new one. Amazon is only shipping medical and necessities right now. And so they sent a letter that says that it will be April 21st. So when I get it and we get it all hooked up, I'll tell you guys all about it. But anyway, I've had several people ask. Kathy's Outdoor Adventures. Yeah, did y'all hear my story yesterday about Kathy's Outdoor Adventures? Kathy's Outdoor Adventures was supposed to be one of our co-hosts tonight, and I did not change the thumbnail on the thing for tonight. Good deal, our Epic RV Adventure. They're going to be live at 5 Eastern today, and they'll talk about Prism. That is great. But Kathy's Outdoor Adventures is she was supposed to be one of our co-hosts tonight, and she emailed me the other night. I think it was during one of the live streams. She sent me an email, and she said, "Hey, Gary," said, "I don't know how to tell you this, but she said, I work in the ICU unit." I'm assuming she's a nurse or some kind of lab tech or something. But anyway, she works in the ICU unit. I think she's a nurse. But anyway, and they've extended the hours they want them to work. And she's not going to get to be here tonight, or this Tuesday night, and co-host with me. And she was so upset. And I told her, I said, no. I said, we look at you as a hero for doing that. And I said, you are not, in no way, you're not offending anybody. You're not hurting anybody's feelings. I said, a matter of fact, we probably think more of you now that we know what you do, even though we thought highly of you to start with. And I think she knew what I meant. We were typing this back and forth. But I admire people that do that. My son's in nursing school, and he is trying to figure out what he's going to do because he really wants to continue on and go to college, but they need nurses. So, and he's not got to test for his RN. He is actually a licensed LPN because he tested for it as soon as he finished those courses. He went ahead and tested. He didn't have to, but we wanted him to get the feel of it, to get the feel of the test, and to see where he was educational-wise. So he is technically a licensed LPN, and they could probably use him, and here in a few weeks he'll be able to test for his RN. The problem is, he can't take a full-time job and continue his education, or it's not going to be easy. We didn't really want him doing that, to be a nurse practitioner. We didn't want him to be stressed out with work and college work. So, I don't know. We're going to have to look at that because they may very well not even open nursing or the colleges back up. I don't know. We don't know. And so we don't know whether to advise him to go ahead and take a job and then tell him that, hey, when things calm down, he's going to go back to school and that he'll need to go to part-time. I don't know. Because he really wants to get out there and help, and we want him to get out there and help. But he has a long-term goal, and I don't know. We're praying about it, and we're just going to have to see what happens. It may not anybody, I don't know. We just have to look at that. But y'all be praying for him about that. Hey there, I don't know how to pronounce that. Genji. I don't know how to pronounce that, so I hope I done it right. Castle Hives, Lucky Dog Productions, Pennsylvania Trapping. This is just our coffee talk. We've started having it every day. Just a little update on everybody that's new that's coming in. We love for you to meet new people in the chat. We just don't want you talking about it in the chat. If you go subscribe to somebody, you can come back here and just put hey and tag their name. And that way they'll remember you and they'll know where they met you at. And that's all you need to know. Once you subscribe to them, most of these people are going to return that. So don't worry about all that. So we just like to keep our chat full of coffee talk. And those same rules apply on Tuesday night too. So we love for people to meet people and grow. That's another reason for having this, so our community can grow and other people can come in and join our community. So, Jolly Heart TV, greetings from Hong Kong. Hey guys, great to have you here. I have subscribers from all over, and I know y'all do too. So, Weekend RVing, hey guys. I hope I have greeted all you guys, but if I missed you, I'm sorry. So, until you've done this up here, you don't know what it's like keeping up with it. That's why you see all these people in blue. They help me watch the chat, and they help me keep it going. So you may see them say hi to you, and I may accidentally miss you, but they represent the show. At any live stream you go on, the people in blue, they represent the show. So, whatever live stream, it don't matter what live stream you're on. And so, if they ask you to do or not do something, they know they're trying to keep up with the rules that we've established here, and just good practices. So, we don't, I don't know what. Yeah, we don't talk about subbing in the chat, Castle Hive. Just when you sub somebody, we love for you to do that. But when you come back to the chat, I hope I didn't bring it back up. I meant to just view it so I knew what it was. But anyway, if you need to take that back off, Justin, go ahead. I clicked on it to view it. That's all I meant to do, so I could see it. So I know what to talk about. If you sub somebody in the chat, when you come back to the chat, just put hey and tag the person that you sub, and that's all. That's plenty. And so, oh, you're fine, Castle Hive. Everybody has different rules. We're just a lot. We just a lot stricter probably in ours. Only because we want it to be clean and welcome to everybody. A lot of people won't go to channels that are just full of people that's just there to subscribe, so, and we don't want to get our channel in trouble either, so, but, I always, when I'm in other live streams, I look and try to get new subscribers too, so, I mean, I don't say that we all do it, but a lot of us do it, so. What did I miss? Backyard science. Wow. We'll be praying about your son, backyard science. In where me and Tammy lives here in North Alabama, we live in DeKalb County. And so far, thank the Lord, we've had 0 confirmed cases. Now our neighboring county, Jackson County, has had 1. And so, but in Jefferson County, which is Birmingham, Alabama, where the airport is, now they're over 80 right now. But the rest of the state probably averages less than 1. If you take Jefferson County out of it, I think we have 2 other counties that have 20, but the rest of the counties have like 1. And then a lot of counties have none. So we are in good shape in comparison, but now we're rural. Alabama's a rural state. We don't, but even where my daughter lives in Madison, they don't have a ton of people. I think, I'm not going to throw out no numbers because I'm not real sure, but it's low in comparison to Jefferson County. So, Troubadour, are you working today out in the yard? Or you're homeschooling, ain't you? Let's see here. Midnight Paranormal, Pennsylvania had over 641 confirmed cases. Wow. Jefferson County and DeKalb County is the highest in our state. I'm hoping we don't. I'm hoping it don't spread. Our son had to go to the drugstore yesterday, and my wife went with him, and she said there weren't a lot of people out, so they actually drove by Walmart, and it wasn't as crowded as she thought it would be. She didn't go into Walmart, she just drove by there. Wow. Well, that's cool, Mary Jones. Troubadour, looks like y'all are working. For those of you that have kids at home, RV, what is it? Troubadour, RV for 4. I think that's what it is. One of the newer channels. They have one that I was talking about yesterday. They have about 1,100 subscribers now, but when I video rated them, they only had like 100, but I think they're doing 2 hours every morning live stream helping people with homeschool content. So, I think it's RV for 4. I think that's the name of their channel. I would have it on my phone, but my phone is doing the recording. Hey, Pause in Effect. TJ's Treasures. I might have missed you guys coming in. So, in Search of 76, New York governor said yesterday that if they need, or the way I understood him, that they could close everything down, and that might not be, it might be scary, but that might not be a bad thing, but maybe that won't happen. But anyway, our coffee chats are to not think about all that stuff. So what have you guys been doing while you've been sitting around the house? We've been playing a few games, nursing our travel bug. Good morning, guys. I hope y'all's luck picked up nursing our travel bug. I felt so bad for y'all. You was telling all them stories yesterday. I felt bad to even tell you my worst thing wasn't as bad as y'all's. I mean, the 2 batteries at $400 was bad, but I think y'all were a lot more into that. Nursing our travel bug, if you didn't see, I think it was yesterday's live stream. Y'all need to watch it. They've had a run of some bad things going wrong. We got 20 people in here. Thank you, guys. Yesterday was trouble-free. Good deal, good deal. Working on crafts. Me and Tammy actually own the vinyl supply business. We sell vinyl for people that make shirts and stuff. We like the people had Cricut machines, and we've actually redone how we a lot of our stores that sells our product are closing for good reason. But we've started, we haven't had anybody order any, but we started yesterday offering shipping to our customers. Ship it straight to home, because they're sitting at home. I mean, if they're doing crafts and stuff, especially for their kids, they have no access to the vinyl. And so we're not in the shipping business, but we told them for a limited time, very limited time, that we would be shipping. So they'd have to pay the shipping, but we could ship it. So hunker down for a 30-day lockdown. Well, everybody will survive. It'll be good. We have been watching a lot of movies. Mary Jones, did I get your email? Let me see. If you are talking about your sticker, that had done been mailed. I need to start writing down the date I mail them. Oh, it didn't go out till Monday, because you're one of the last names on the list. It went out yesterday. If that's the email you're talking about, Mary Jones. I got some stickers in I'll talk about tonight. Good deal. I got yours yesterday too, Lucky Dog Productions. Anybody that wants, I can't do the scrolling across the screen like I do on StreamYard. But our email is easy to remember. It's daydreamaboutnicethings@gmail.com. So if you guys want a sticker, just shoot me your your mailing address, and I'll mail you one. You don't have to swap. If you don't have one and you still want one of ours, I'll send you one. So I was trying to catch up with the chat over here. Make sure I didn't miss too many people. We've been, me and Tammy went and watched a movie at the movies before all this went down about a dog sledding dog. I forgot the name of the movie. It's a real good movie. Or this dog sledder wife had this dog, and he didn't like it. and all. But anyway, it wound up being the lead dog, and they fell in love with this dog, yada, yada, yada. Anyway, so since we've been home, Disney has released a lot of movies, and we realized there's like 2 or 3 different versions of that movie. Ain't that crazy? So we watched a couple different versions. New Horizons. Both of our last 2 camping trips have been canceled, so we haven't had any camping trips to post. So we just been creative. Scrambled video of hit and miss thing. Well, I don't worry about what other people say about what we put out. Now, if I was getting overwhelmed with bad stuff, bad comments, I guess I might quit making them. But you're going to get thumbs down, bad comments, and if you've ever been self-employed, you have to grow thick skin. So, I don't worry about that too much. I do what I had fun doing and what I enjoyed doing and let the chips fall where they may. I wouldn't worry about that. See, Jerry Holly, maybe going home today. Good deal. Keep us informed. Did Fifth Wheeling Food and Fixings come in the door? Yep, there they did. Good deal. Oh, I'm going to tell y'all a pet story right quick. Y'all know the other day that our 2 got parvo. One of them like to die. Well, we got through that. $1,100 later. Our 2, they're fine and they're doing great. Well, our daughter adopted the big dog she had, the bigger dog she had in the video that we done of all of us. She wound out rehoming to some friends of ours that had a big farm because she thought it was unfair to Charlie to be in a 1-bedroom apartment when he was as big as he was. She felt like he would have more fun on a farm, and so some friends of ours were looking for a good dog. And Keisha done had him trained pretty much to do a lot of things. So they've got him now, and he loves being on that farm. He plays in the pond, and he's just in heaven now. Well, Keisha adopted her a Shih Tzu, little furry. That thing's little. When she got it, you could just hold it in your hand. Anyway, she was at her boyfriend's mother and them's house eating Sunday evening after church. And that dog started like foaming at the mouth, couldn't walk, started walking around crazy. And they rushed it to a vet hospital. And they thought it had been abused or something. My daughter, she just would not abuse. It was like fine, and then it wasn't fine. First they said it had been poisoned, then they said it had an accident and fell, or somebody hurt it or dropped it, or wound up being none of the above. But that first night, he kept having seizures. They had to code him once. That's what they told her. Anyway, they said, hey, if he makes it and comes home, he'll have to have round-the-clock care for 6 months. Well, we're all upset, praying for her little puppy, And anyway, yesterday she called to check on it, and they said, oh, he's doing great. Said he's been 30 hours, no seizures, and you can come pick him up this afternoon when you get off work. Well, when she goes and gets him, she's asking these millions of questions, because she had done went and seen him about every day and spent time with him. And when she went back the first time to visit, after he had that rough night and like to died on him, well, he recognized her and started licking her and wagging his tail, and they said that was a good sign, that they didn't know if he'd ever do anything. Anyway, so that little cat come home yesterday, and they said he was fine to be by himself. And they had gave him some medicine, but it wasn't nothing but steroids. No seizure medicine, no nothing. And they said he wouldn't have to have surgery. They said he'd have to have surgery. And we don't really, the only thing we can realize is that the Lord healed him. That's all we know, because it's polar opposite of what they told her. But he's home happy as a lark now. I might try to post a video tonight if I can pull it up. Think positive. Hey guys. Jay Renee. Hey guys. Y'all come on in. And Zedric YT. So we're just having morning coffee talk. Just talking. Everybody's welcome to look around and see if you want to subscribe to somebody. If you do subscribe to somebody, you don't talk about it in the chat. You come by and just say hey and tag their name, and that's all you can do. We're a little more strict here than a lot. We like to keep our chat clean. We don't mind you looking around and subbing to people. We love for you to do that, actually. But we just don't want it talked about in any form or fashion in the chat. And our moderators will take it out. It's no offense. We just don't want it in our chat. So saying hey and tagging them is plenty. And they'll come back and subscribe back to you if you got something that they like, which is most of the time most people will. So, but anyway, I like that pause and effect. Don't do content, just do content. If you think it's worth doing, yeah. Yeah, Lucky Dog, we all gotta adjust. But the main thing with YouTube is, and I think we all agree on this, the main thing with YouTube is, if we're not doing it for fun, we're doing it for the wrong reason. Because unless you have a video that goes viral into the millions, the likelihood of you ever making a lot of money in YouTube, I think, would be small. I think I'd have a better chance of being Garth Brooks than I would be making a lot of money on YouTube. So that's probably how small. Yep. I am going to try to get out our kitchen remodel. Stuff like that people enjoy. We had a lot of good, just to throw it out there, Susan. I mean, we got 708 subscribers. And our top 10 videos, most of them have over 100 views. And then we have one that's got over 200. So we don't get a lot of views anyway. But probably in comparison to how many subscribers we have, we're probably doing pretty good averages, I guess. But anyway, the microwave redo that I done, that had a lot of good response. And I don't look at how successful a video was based on views. I look at it as how much people enjoyed it. That's how I look at it. So we got a lot of good comments on it. And that, that makes my day, and that makes me want to keep doing stuff. And so, but I'm doing it for fun. If one day it puts $1 in my pocket, great. But if it don't, no biggie. I enjoy doing this. Yeah, I agree with Lucky Dog, Pause and Effect. I love that game. And I had played it for the first time at a Christmas dinner, at my wife and them's Christmas dinner. Tammy's nephew's wife got it out, and I actually didn't play it with them. I was like the timekeeper. There were so many playing. I said, and I'm not a big game person. I like some games, but if it's a new game, I'd rather watch the first time. But I had really enjoyed playing that. Pause and Effect. Me and my wife, we'll play it. We'll watch it together, and we'll play it. And it's hilarious just watching us call it out, and with just us, it's pretty hilarious. What you need to do, Pause and Effect, bring 2 viewers up, and let them call out the words and let the chat guess what it is. That would be hilarious. New Horizons, I enjoy doing these coffee chats, and we've had a lot of good response to it. We've had such good response that I'm going to do one every morning. I don't know what time. I'm trying not to step on nobody because I never know what our schedule is. And, I know we're going to be on, like, right now we're probably on with RV for 4. But RV for 4 is doing a homeschooling live stream. There's so many people like most of you guys in here that homeschooling it don't have anything to do with us. So I feel like I'm not stepping on their toes. I'm not going after their audience. And there's only so many minutes in a day, so somebody's going to have to step on somebody. Like Bob keeps telling me, somebody's going to step on somebody. I just try not to tie up the whole day. We've been doing we started out an hour and a half coffee chats, but I try to cut them off at the very most 2 hours. At 2 hours, I cut it off no matter what we're doing. Linda Barker come in yesterday, but about the time she come in, we was fixing to cut it off, and my laptop was dying. So, hang on, I need to. I was going to tell my wife something, but I'm having heating issues with my charger's getting too hot. Hang on a second, guys. Y'all chat amongst yourself. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. I had to, this charger is about to die. It's just getting, I don't know what it's doing, but it's getting hot. The battery on my laptop is probably not that great. And it gets hot. I'm going to try to, the charger gets hot. Like, I can't even, if I do a very long, like even 30 or 40 minutes live stream, the charger gets hot. And so I don't know if it's a bad charger, I don't know, or if the battery on the laptop's so bad that it won't stay caught up. Yeah, I don't like those live stream pausing effect. I don't like those. Hey Patsy TV 20. So you're the brain behind that operation, right? There's Roy and Becky's travel. I had to buy a fan that sits on it to keep it cool. I'm going to have to do that. I tell you what I've done. That is a blue ice, a little bitty blue ice thing. And if anybody's had an Apple charger, they're about this big. So I lay the power strip that's plugged into down, and I lay that ice pack on top of it, and that keeps it going. Whoops, it just fell off. But that keeps it going. It keeps it cool. Like it started back charging. But I don't keep it hot in here. I mean, it stays, cool. But for some reason, that charger gets hot. So I may have to get me another charger. Probably wouldn't be bad to have another charger anyway. So that I could swap them out. I may, when everything gets back to going, I'm going to order me another battery for my laptop too. So that may help some. Man, we're doing good. We got 19 in here, and we have been on nearly an hour. Troubadour might have tapped out TJ's Treasures. I don't know if they come back in. She homeschools, I think, or had been homeschooling. I think she homeschooled. Troubadour, now they are awesome. They are so talented. I don't know why somebody hadn't picked them up. She announced on something this morning or last night where they had sold 8 albums. So any of y'all that want to buy one of their albums, go over to their site, or you can probably email them. They have a website and everything. So I'm sure that helps keep them going. They have a farm in Arkansas, and so they just keep on keeping on. A week from tonight, we're going to have some friends of Troubadour, the Light family, and they are awesome as well. Y'all will want to especially be sure you're at, if you can't make tonight, make sure you're at next week's. It's going to be really good, and we're going to have a special co-host that night too, so that will be good. That's going to be a really good night. Thank you, Mary Jones, for supporting Troubadour. So, they are in an area that their main internet is their phone. I've been working with them about, and they're like everybody else. Nobody wants to spend no money, but they may have to look into some kind of cell phone booster because they struggle with their connections. They're doing better uploading and having premieres. Their live streams, they had a good one the other day. It lagged on Facebook side. They deal streamed it. They went Facebook and YouTube at the same time. And I'm no technician, or internet technician, so I really don't know how all that works. Hey, Michigan Great Outdoors. Let's see here. Make sure I didn't miss any of you guys. But anyway, once they get their internet issues worked out, they're going to be a great live channel, a live streaming channel. They're wanting to be able to do music live. And so I'm thinking that if they can ever nail down their internet, that they're going to be the next hit. I've talked to them about a WeBoost system. So, but anybody that knows that's looked into that, those WeBoost systems are expensive. I actually bought a used system from another YouTube channel just a few weeks ago and not even tried it out. I've got it in and I probably need to do a video about it. I done a temporary, because I trade vehicles and campers and all that so often. I done it in a way that it attaches, but it don't attach to the camper. In other words, I used what I had already on the rig, and I made sort of a portable system that's going to be awesome, I think. But I'll show y'all one day in a video. And I was sort of waiting until I used it to see how good it done. One reason I hadn't done a video. But I got a good deal in it by buying it used, and from a reputable channel too, so somebody that had a pretty good following. I guess a lot of channels are reputable. I shouldn't have said it that way, but this channel's been around a while, so. I'm just reading y'all's chat. Mary Jones, I don't have a channel, never will. Mary, you're a character in yourself. You need to have a channel. You need to start putting out content. You could have the YouTube channel, the crazy YouTube channels that I watch. And you could critique all of us and tell funny things about us, and you could do the bloopers and stuff. That'd be a good channel for you, Mary. You'd be a hit. Instead of having video raid lives like I have, you could do the bloopers. See you, Lucky Dog Productions. Y'all take it easy. Watch out for low flying planes. So, what's new, guys? I've been doing all the talking. RV Ashes in April. Hey, guys. We're just sitting around yakking. Well, I've actually been yakking. And everybody's been listening. We got 19 in here again. That's good. Good deal, guys. Yeah, Mary, you'd be good at that. What was the show that used to come on TV all the time? America's Funniest Home Videos? That'd be Mary Jones's bloopers, YouTube bloopers, and fun clips or something. I don't know. And Mary, you know everybody. We could have your channel up to 500 subscribers in a couple days. Mary, you got to get you something to occupy your brain while you're going through all that. We're going to be praying for you about that too. But just think, I don't know, laughing might not be good for you. Might make your back hurt more. Or, yeah. You be laughing so much all the time. Nerve damage in the back. I hate that, Mary. Tony. Hey, Tony. You're on lockdown, too. Man, I hate that guy. Well, that's what YouTube's for. We can forget all about that. We can come in here, and we're in our own world. We're in our YouTube world. And we got all of our family and friends, and we can talk about fun things. Me and Tammy might have to make some more treats. Y'all like that. We might have to do some chocolate-covered bacon. White chocolate-covered bacon. That sounds good. We made chocolate-covered orange slices, and we made chocolate-covered potato chips, and we just gotta get our mind off of it and step into another world like kids do with the video games. Some adults, but like some people do with video games, they do video games to escape the world we live in. So we just gotta get on YouTube and escape where we're at. And just enjoy life, and we can't change what's going on. So there's no need of fretting over it, as the old cowboys used to say. There's no need of fretting over it. I know y'all heard that, surely. Working on that charger. Yeah, guys, hit the like button if you haven't. That helps us out a lot. Man, we used to have a Wii, and bowling was our favorite one. We may still have that thing. We may have to pull that thing out. Be good exercise. But we just been wearing out Hulu and Netflix and Disney. Disney's got a pretty good thing going on. I've never been a real big Disney. Look who just walked in the building. Z Sisterhood, the celebrity herself. I've been bragging on you, Z Sisterhood. You don't have to worry. I can't bring you up today. I'm on prison, so you get the day off. I think Z Sisterhood may start being my permanent co-host on the morning show. Yep. Daydream and Z Sisterhood. That's what it would be. The morning coffee talk. I done drank mine. Ain't nothing in there. That's why y'all hadn't seen me drink it. I've been on the computer all morning, so I've went through my 1 cup. I'll get another one here about lunch. It's about lunch here. Yeah, it's about 10 to 12 here in Alabama. Michigan Great Outdoors, yeah, that's a good way, yeah. Yeah, guys, you gotta watch the videos all the way through, and make a good comment. I heard somebody say the other day, if you don't, that like if you just put "Hey, new friend" or whatever, that YouTube looks at that and they yank that away from you. So just make sure we do it right. There's no need of wasting your time going to these channels if you're not going to do it right, and then YouTube jerks it away from you. So you wasted all that time for nothing. So it just takes just a little bit longer to do it and do it right. So yep. Yeah, never ask for a return, because if you got to ask for a return, they're not going to stick with you anyway. So yep, Justin and Christina, they've got it. They've got it. So, yeah, and you're still going to lose people. I know Justin and Christina, they probably lost people. I've been on some big channels where they say they lose 20 or 30 a day. And, but that's just part of it. I mean, we can't control what we can't control. All we can do is put out good content, keep people entertained, keep them wanting to come back, keep them wanting to subscribe. And we do our part, the rest will fall into place. And if you're doing it to get rich, you're doing it for the wrong reason anyway. If you're trying to get 1 million subscribers, probably ain't gonna happen. But yeah, there's nothing wrong with growing. I work hard to grow ours. I visit a lot of channels, and when I'm on their channels, I look and try to add, it's nice. I try to grow ours so I can help. When I do video raid, we reach a bigger audience, and it helps them to grow, and so they can reach a bigger audience with their message. Everybody's got a different message. Everybody's got different content. Man, we're up to 21. Pretty good for a daytime live stream. Castle Hives, thanks for coming by. But yeah, everybody's got a different message and something different to talk about, and a different kind of entertainment. And if we all do it for fun, it will still be fun, no matter if we got 708 subscribers or if we got 108 subscribers. So it is more fun to get more comments too. That's another reason for growing. If you put out a good video, if you get 1 good comment, that's fun. But if you put out a good video and you get 10 good comments, that really boosts, get you going and want to do another one. Tell y'all what happened last night. I was on RV Kids TV, and they wanted everybody to swap over and watch their premiere. So I swapped over. I was one of the first ones to swap over, about the first 5. And I'm sitting there getting ready to watch the premiere, and we had a disaster here at the house. Tammy texted, "I need you to come here and help me clean up this disaster." So, won't go into it, but it wasn't bad, but it did require us all hands on deck. So, anyway, so I had to leave right about the time the premiere come on, and so I went and done that, come back, then watched the premiere. So, anyway, I got it all in, left a comment, and but I didn't get to interact with the chat. So if any of y'all talked to me last night in the chat and I didn't respond, that's why. I didn't even take time to say bye. I just went. Tammy texted me, so I knew it was pretty important. Yeah, you know, Roy and Becky, that's funny. I have comments that don't go to spam where people said that. Because, for Bob at Blue Wave got me, like, he tells everybody to put, hey, I sing you on Blue Wave Odyssey because it grows the channel. Well, I've been doing that. Hey, tell everybody you sing them at Daydream. And people does that, and I see them. They're not in the spam. So I don't know why on some channels it kicks it out to spam and some don't. So I'm still saying it. If you go to a channel that we've rated or recommended, we like for you to tell them that come from us. I still say it. So because I get those comments on my videos all the time and they're not in spam. So I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's how they say it or what, but and I notice when I go to channels, I see Bob's recommendations. No, Z Sisterhood, you're right. Bob says it, and I also say it. But I'm like Roy and Becky. I do see some in my spam sometimes. So, you're right, Michigan Outdoors. Don't say sub back or grow. Yep, you're right. But I was on a big, I went by a big grow channel a few weeks ago. I just went by there. And, I mean, they're big. And I was just there. I wasn't there long at all. And I heard him say that he didn't care what you put in the chat. That he had been doing it that way from day one and never got in trouble with YouTube. And he got monetized with no problem. And he had never had restrictions on what you could say in the chat. So I don't know. That's how he does it, and he is a huge channel. He probably has 10,000 or so subscribers. So, I don't know. Yep, pause and effect, you're right. Just find channels you like, collaborate with them, it'll take care of itself. Yep. Yep. If it's a big grow channel and there's 100 or so in the chat, you can't keep up with it. Even if you pull it down and stop it, you can't keep up with it. I agree with that. I'm not knocking grow channels, guys, because I go to some of them. Rona Vlog, I go to hers. I go to hers a lot because she's got a great personality, and the way she runs her chat, I like it, and she'll even talk about her frustrations with how people don't do it right and take away their sub after they sub, and she really gets on to people for stuff like that, and it's really laid back. It's not a fast pace. I met Tennessee Kim in a grow chat, and I've met several. I may have met some of you guys in a grow chat. I like them. Yeah, pause and effect. Yeah, some of them do the hearts. Yep. Instead of saying sub. Yep. And I've also heard it's how you use the word. I'm bad to say around here, good seeing you, my friend. Especially if I'm in Uganda, because that's where I picked up that habit. They say that a lot over there. Good to see you, my friend, or my brother. And a lot of channels don't want you saying friend. And so what I do here, I just like for everybody, they can just talk about everything, but when it comes to subbing, and this is how I do it on 99% of the live streams I'm on. If I find somebody new, like say Think Positive, if I'm on a live stream and I find Think Positive, well, I go to his channel while I'm listening to the live stream. I listen to I do two things at once. And especially if he's got a short video or she's got a short video that I can watch while I listen, I'll watch that, or I'll leave the tab open and watch it later. But anyway, I'll watch it. I'll come back to the chat, and I'll just put, hey, @Think Positive. And that's all I put. Hit enter. And that's all I do. And then either I go back later and watch the video or whatever, or I've already done it. And if they want to sub back to me, they do. If they don't, I can't control that. But I don't spam up the chat. And I don't make it into a sub for sub kind of atmosphere. So, right, RV Ashes in April got a good point too. You can have a big channel and no views and you've not gained anything. Let's see, Roy and Becky's traveled. I'm not a firm believer of YouTube taken away. My other channel never comments on channel, but has never gotten the boot anywhere. Glitches. Yeah. Rona Vlog, on hers the other day, she was talking about that she agreed with that statement. She didn't know that if it was YouTube pulling them. And I'm not going to name the country because I don't know this to be fact. She said there were certain people from certain countries that were really bad about pulling their sub back. I really didn't understand why, but she said that she, in collaborating with other Grow channels, started noticing that people from certain channels, people that had these people on them, they were noticing that those were the people pulling back. I don't know how they knew that, so I'm just repeating what Rona Vlog said on hers. So, I don't know. I don't. If I sub to you, I don't take back. But I will say this. Going back to that. Let me see right here where I read that. Wherever I read that. I do think that YouTube is doing it some, and I'll tell you why. I know for a fact that I was a subscriber to a channel, a couple channels. And I went into my YouTube, the backside of my YouTube, I forgot what it's called, studio. And it said, new subscribers, recent subscribers. And I go down through there, and it shows me all the public ones that are made public subscribers, right? And then it'll show that I need to subscribe to that channel. And I know for a fact that I was already subscribed to that channel, and I know that I do it the right way. So, there is some of that going on. They got to be, because I know for a fact that I'm a subscriber. I run a playlist a lot. I've been running a lot of playlists. And I want Traveling Down the Banisters to do a video on it. Traveling Down the Banisters has done some research on, or he has found different articles about how often you can run a playlist. So I'd like for him to, I really didn't understand all of it. I was on a late night live stream here a couple days ago, and he was talking to us about it, because I told him I had done run it, and I didn't know, I'd done run all his playlists, and I didn't know how often I could. And he was throwing out different facts about how often you could, and there were different opinions on when you could. And but anyway, I wished he would do if nothing else, I wished he would post what he found out. Hey, Rainy Zion. But just in case I missed some people, we love for you to look around, find new subscribers. We just don't want any talk about it in the chat, you can talk, shoot the bull about everything. But if you sub somebody, when you come back to the chat, just put hey and tag them. Hey at Michigan Great Outdoors. And leave it at that. They'll sub back to you. Or they won't. We can't control that. So, I try to sub back to everybody that subs to me. Unless it's just something vulgar and something that I can't. But I treat my channel like our church. I want everybody to come. So, if you come to my channel and you subscribe, I'll subscribe back to stuff that maybe we don't agree on, but I'll still subscribe back because I want you to be in our community and to be with us. So, I got a long sermon I could preach on that, but I don't have this channel for preaching, so. So who all else we got in here? So we still got 19 people in here. So how many people are actually on an RV in here? I mean, we love channels that don't have RVs. We do. We like musicians. We like all kind of channels. Cooking channels. We like people that just talk about their Christian faith. We like people that don't talk about Christian faith. We like all kinds of channels. But, just for curiosity, if you own an RV of any type, whether it be a van, a Class A, whatever, just type RV or what, you can type what you have. Yeah, just type it in the stream. Or if you're going to buy an RV, that would be good too. Just put looking for an RV. That'd be good. We have I'll type mine in too. Three RVs. Kizzy Corners, 3 RVs. Yep. Yeah. Now, I tell y'all what. If y'all subscribe to me or leave a comment, I do comments not every day. So every other day, maybe every 3 days, I try to do comments. I try to take time and do a bunch at one time. And as I'm doing them, if I see that I'm not, maybe I don't know that channel and they've subscribed to me and I don't know them, I click on them and then I go and do it the right way and subscribe back. But so if I don't subscribe back to you for 2 or 3 days, don't give up, because that just means I'll probably not respond to the comment. I don't know how long I'll be able to respond to all the comments. I don't know how big you have to get so you can't get back. I don't know. But as long as I can, any way possible, respond, I'm going to try to always respond to all my comments. So that's my goal. And we'll just have to see how it goes. If that changes, I'll try to let you guys know. But I know big channels like Blue Wave Odyssey still responds to his. So, and he's got over 2,000. So. 2 Class C's and 1 travel trailer. Roy and Becky, y'all got y'all's hands full. I'm going to tell y'all my story of why I bought mine, and then y'all can tell me y'all story of why y'all bought what y'all have. So, Class B. Alright, so why I bought what we have now. Me and Tammy's had all kinds. Fifth wheels, tents, pop-up campers, little bitty travel trailers. You know, the only thing we've not had a van. We've not had a Class C or a Class A. I think that's the only RVs we've not had. So, when we were looking to buy another, we've not had one in a long time. When we were looking to buy one here back last year, I I don't know how long we'll be. We've talked about building a new house, and we've talked about going full time, and we've talked about several different things. We get Thomas through college, it's really gonna. We don't know what we're gonna do, so we don't know if we want to build a building to store one in. So I wanted to. Uh, I wanted to make sure that the RV that we had would be something that would work outside. I'm trying to watch the chat and talk at the same time. Think pause and effect. I don't know what's going on there. But anyway, so I wanted Forest River working plays. If you buy, I forgot what year model it is. I think it's 14 and older. You get a solid aluminum top. You don't have to seal it. You don't have to work on the seams. It's solid one-piece top. And so that's what I wanted. So I looked and looked and looked and looked and looked and looked to find what we got. So that's why I bought what I bought. So why did y'all buy what you bought? I tell you something. I wish I was reading Michigan Great Outdoors comment in the chat. I wish YouTube had a reply. Like we can go in YouTube Studios and see the comments that we've not responded to, but we can't see when, like, if I leave a comment and you reply. The only place we can see that's in notifications. Sometimes I get so many notifications, something might get lost in there. I don't know how to pronounce that name, but is it Pat Tech Covers? I don't know what you're doing, but we're going to have to quit. Just to repeat what I've said, we don't want any talk about subbing in the chat. We don't want a lot of spam in the chat. There's no reason to have the same message that many times. So we don't let people ask for people to sub. So we're a pretty nice group here, but if we can't follow the rules, we don't want you in here. I mean, I don't know how nice to say that, but that's just how we are. So we love everybody and we like everybody, no matter what you do. But we have to follow the rules. I would follow the rules if I was on your chat. So the first Class C, we gave $600. It has 39,000 miles on it. We gutted it to modernize it. We had a 3-year plan to hit the road. Got no prostate cancer, so Becky moved the schedule up. Hey, my dad had prostate cancer several years ago. And he's not had any issues, and that's been 20 years ago, 15, 20 years ago. That does run in our family as well. So my uncle had it, Daddy's brother had it as well, and he's doing great. I hate that for you though. But we'll be praying about that too. So yeah, thank y'all for watching all that. That's why we have moderators. There is no way I can keep up with all that. We have 18 in here, and just with 18, it don't fly by too fast, but if I'm looking at this camera up here, I can miss it down here. And I can't see it good enough on the phone. Actually, I can run this live stream just off the, I hope my phone's got enough charge in it. Speaking of that, I might have charged it up. But why did y'all buy what you bought? Let me get my phone charger. let's see here. We have, won't stay in the class B, be able to city camp and or have more options as to where we go and park. Yeah, I like that. I've talked to Tammy about us getting a van. The only thing is Thomas, our son, goes with us sometimes, and I just wanted room for him. There's a troublemaker in the house, Uncle Lisa's production, coming in here late like she can just show up when she wants to. Or he can show up when he wants to. I don't think I've ever figured out if I'm talking to he or she. And it could be both. They're both there. New Horizons. You missed out on the update on the microphone. Alright, so I'll give this update again. So those that don't know that seen me with a new microphone, our channel was gifted from another channel a nice microphone that Beyond Beauty 3 had been talking about. And it was easy. We hooked it all up and we had issues the very first time. I actually had a live stream about it and we tried to work through and we thought we had it fixed. And it worked fine for the last 10 or 15 minutes, that live stream. Well, the next day I was going to use it. And it started doing the same thing again. It was squealing, it was bad. And so, I had to send it back. So, the people that gifted it to us had actually, we sent it back yesterday to Amazon. And the people we gifted it to had actually went ahead and reordered us another one. But it won't ship out till April 21st. Amazon is doing medical shipments and necessities first and everything else second. And that's fine with me. It wasn't a need. It was just a great gift from the other YouTube channel. And like I told them, I said, guys, I didn't have to have that. And y'all didn't have to do that. But I tell you what, I will thoroughly enjoy it. And I appreciate it. So, but anyway, when I get it, we will, I'll get it all hooked up and I'll show y'all how it all works. But Arkansas Woodcutters, he was on here when we was having issues. He thinks it had a bad cable because it would work sometimes and sometimes it wouldn't work without the squeal in it. So, but anyway, so hopefully maybe the new one when we get it will work fine. So, wow, we're up to 21. Boxman D has entered the building. So we've had two celebrities come in the door. Uncle Lisa's Productions and Boxman D. We done had all these other rock stars in here. Now y'all gotta come to our regular scheduled live stream tonight. 8:30 Central, 9:30 Eastern. We're gonna have a great show and a brand new game, and it's going to be our new show our show starting tonight will be an hour and a half long. So we're going to be featuring a new channel that has like 50 subscribers, so y'all be able to grow a little. And I know we'll have a lot of you guys will be there. That's going to be fun. I'm hungry. What's for lunch? Man, I don't know. I didn't eat breakfast either this morning, meant to be RVing. I was telling them early that me and Tammy's going to have to start making more treats. Those videos are doing well. So, I told them we may have to make some of that white chocolate covered bacon. I don't know. And I may talk Tammy into making some fried apple pies. Some of y'all wanted to know how she done her fried apple pies. I don't know if we got enough stuff here to do it. So, Tammy cans her apples. She gets apples from people and canned her own apples. So she would have to go from the point of dumping the apples out of her jars. So y'all would have to figure out that part. She's done been talking to me about how she would do that. So I think I've got her talked into doing it. The problem is her fixing them and us eating all of them. So yeah, we're eating too much junk now. So she actually makes some blueberry ones for my dad, and he loves it. If she wants my dad to do anything for us, she can just tell him that she'll make some blueberry fried pies, and he'd do anything. Oatmeal with raisins, Boxman D. I'm not a big oatmeal person. Grilled cheese and tomato soup. My wife loves tomato soup, and I love grilled cheese. I tell you what, Tammy fixed some cornbread last night, and I had cornbread and milk. I may have that for lunch. That's hard to beat, cornbread and milk. Pause in effect. Y'all having hobo burgers tonight. Good deal. Hey, a lot of y'all enjoyed that video. I'm glad y'all did. It was a short video, about 8 minutes. And I didn't do anything fancy on it. I just put our logo on it and just run it. No music, no nothing. I just made it plain. I mean, all y'all care about anyway is the content, right? So I didn't spend a whole lot of time. That was, I think, just 3 clips. I didn't even put our logo at the end, where I usually do our logo at the end, so that the featured videos won't cover up the logo. I didn't even do that. I didn't even care. I just let it cover it up. So you hated oatmeal till you started living this way? I like that, Box Man D. Pork steak tonight here. I don't know what we're having for supper tonight. Our son likes to cook. So every now and then he'll just come through and come up with something good. The ice pack helped my charger because I am maintaining 28%. I'm not losing. I'm not gaining, but I'm not losing. So I was headed down the bad road there a while ago. I've got to get a table fan to put on this thing. Actually, I'm going to order another charger when things pick back up. Baked tilapia, that ain't bad either. I don't do salads. Me and Tammy can't eat salads. We love salads, we just can't eat them. You wanted tomato soup and grilled cheese, but lost that battle. Uh-oh. Thanks, Pause in Effect, for coming by. We're going to try to do one every morning. Y'all come by if you want. If you don't, hey, it don't hurt my feelings if you don't, but we enjoy talking to all y'all. We got 23 people in here. I just enjoy talking to y'all. I been cooped up in this house, having somebody to talk to has been a big blessing. Adventures in the Heartland. Hey guys, I may have missed y'all earlier. The Sisterhood just in here stirring up trouble. Her and Uncle Lisa's Productions. Lasagna. Oh my. Love lasagna. Who's having lasagna? It's gotta be Uncle Lisa's. Uncle Lisa mouthing off about lasagna again? Yep. I see. Any of y'all that don't know, Uncle Lisa's Productions a troublemaker. Ask the Sisterhood. No, she'll team up with Uncle Lisa's Production, so I probably done the wrong thing. I will say that I had the best lasagna I'd ever had the other night at a church function. Oh my Lord, meant to be RVing. I may have to just get in the truck and head your way. I want a video on that. Pork ribs with dry rub. Alright, you gotta do a video on that. Everybody's doing cooking videos, and there's a reason, because everybody loves cooking videos. So meant to be RV, and I'm expecting a video. Yep. And meant to be RV, and you need to do more live stream. RV for 4, I was talking about you earlier. I was bragging about your live stream you're having for content for homeschoolers. Actually, guys, if y'all come tonight, RV for 4, I think, going to come hang out with us and talk about that a little bit. I don't think I threw them under the bus. I think we've communicated that well, so I'm hoping to, if they have time, I'm hoping to throw them up on the screen and let them explain what they're actually doing. To tell you about it, for me to tell you about it, don't make sense. But if I bring them up on the screen, they can tell you about it. And that's how I like to do it. I like for you to hear it, as Daddy used to say, straight out of the horse's mouth. Yes, I'm going to love that. Meant to be RVing. I've watched a lot of good live streams. A lot. let's just say that our YouTube channel benefited more from your live stream last week, and it was, I think, your first one, than any live stream I've ever been on. In other words, we learned more about how to help our channel out of your live stream. I didn't know that, and it was so easy to do. I don't know how it'll benefit. I mean, I don't know if we'll be able to see the difference, but it'll have to improve. And anybody that hasn't seen that live stream from last week, you got to go to Meant to Be RVing and look up. And all you got to do is click on their name. There'll be some dots out to the side. Click go to channel. Pull up their very first live stream, which will be last Friday, and watch that video. That is YouTube gold. If you're a new YouTube channel or you're an old YouTube channel, you may not be doing this. And it's simple, 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 and she done a real good job teaching it. I hope she does more of these. I enjoyed the boat video, but I didn't enjoy the fact that you were selling it. I felt so bad for you. We sold ours a few years ago as well. Kizzy's Corners. Pause and effect. What percentage are the RV channels here actually in their RV? Pause and effect wants to know how many people are in their RVs right now. Like either living in it or staying in it right now. Like not at home because they ain't got a campground. How many in it right now? So y'all throw up a in it if you're in it. RV for 4. Don't run off. Where'd you go? Still working. Oh, shoot. RV for 4. Anyway, don't forget, I'd like for y'all to come by tonight, RV for 4, if y'all get a chance. And we'll put y'all up on the stream, let y'all tell about what y'all are doing. Thank you, New Horizons. Here is the link to Meant to Be RVing live from last week. Y'all need to click on that and watch that. Open the tab and watch it sometime today. That is an awesome, awesome, awesome video. Also, our Epic RV Adventures, they may have stepped out because I haven't seen them in here in a few minutes. Anyway, they're going to talk tonight at 5. I think she said tonight at 5 they're doing a live, and they're going to talk about Prism, which is what I'm doing this live on today's Prism. It's a Prism app for your cell phone. I'm going to have to do some of our weekday daytime live streams on Prism because I only get 20 hours a month on StreamYard. So, and I don't know how to use Prism that well, and I've had a couple screw-ups that I've had to redo, so I was really hoping somebody would get on there and show us a little bit better how to use it, and I think she's going to talk about that some tonight. Our Epic RV Adventures. So if you don't have their channel, if somebody will drop their channel, that'd be awesome too. They were in here earlier, but we tried to... I stopped the daytime ones at about 2 hours. That's long enough. And really, that's about... Alright, Erica, if y'all get a chance, RV for 4, if y'all get a chance, don't forget to come by to 8:30 Eastern, 8:30 Central, 9:30 Eastern. And I'll try to put y'all up on the screen, let y'all tell about y'all's live stream. So, I think that's awesome what y'all are doing. RV for 4 is one of our Instagram finds. We love them guys. So I am so proud of how much they've grown and how they participate. We see them all the time in all the live streams, and they have really exploded. They're probably now in the 1,200 range of subscribers. Let me see right here. No, not hardly 1,100 yet, but they're over 1,000. And so Uh, they are doing really, really good. I'm so proud of them. They're great people. They actually, and I'll let them tell about it tonight. They actually run two channels. If I understood them right the other day, they run one mainly for their English-speaking friends and one for their family and stuff. And if I understood that right, but I'll introduce y'all to them again tonight, and we'll let them talk. We'll have plenty of time. We stretched the show to an hour and a half because with our format of previewing people, it's hard to preview one or two, even three people in an hour format. By the time I get done doing my shout outs for all my sticker people and any of the stuff that I need to go over up front, and then time we work through all of them, you've knocked out an hour just, and you ain't got everybody in. So, Alex Reviews. Hey guys, thanks for coming. We do allow you to look for subs in the chat. We just don't allow you to talk about it. If you go sub somebody and you come back to the chat, just put hey and tag their name, and that's all. And we like for you to find new subs. That's great. But we just keep our chat completely clean. We're a little stricter than everybody else. So, we just do coffee talk about every morning. We don't never know what time, but that's what we do about every day. Try to do it 7 days a week. We might not be able to every day, but we're trying to. When things pick back up and we all have to go back to work, it might not work out. But at least while we're all contained, I'm going to try to do it so we all have somebody to talk to instead of the walls. So it's all gonna be good. So what are we talking about here? New Horizon. Yep, y'all can go check out New Horizons. Hey, all the moderators, if y'all want to drop y'all channel, that'd be great. If y'all see anybody in blue, that's our great moderators that try to watch out for the channel. Hey guys, before nursing our travel bugs out, y'all go check out their channel as well, and we'll get somebody to tag your channel, guys. If y'all need to leave, go ahead, and we'll get Susan or somebody to tag your channel. Y'all have an awesome channel. Matter of fact, I may hook my son up with you guys. He's licensed LPN, fixing to graduate RN school, wants to be a nurse practitioner, so I may hook him up with you guys before it's over with. He can't decide what he wants to do with what we're in right now, if he wants to go on or come out and help for a while. So anyway, we love y'all's channel, so maybe y'all have a good day today. But yeah, any of these people you see in blue are awesome channels. They've been with us a long time in some form or fashion, and they support everybody as much as anybody could support. They're really good, and they help on a lot of channels, not just mine. Justin and Christina, I probably couldn't count all the channels that they are moderators on. And anybody you see here in this chat, we'd love for y'all to connect. That'd be great. If everybody in here connected, that'd be a pretty good ad for everybody. That'd be great. We'd like to see everybody grow too. So we have been on a tear, but like I say, I'm like Justin and Christina. I don't know if I go to as many channels as they do, but I go to a ton of channels in a week's time. And we have been on about a 80 to 100 gain per week. In people that met and subbed to us, and then us sub back, or we sub to them and them sub back. So if you get out and visit channels, you're going to attract attention, and people's going to come to you. You're not going to have to beg people to come to you. Just being in a lot of chats attracts attention. And I tell you something I do, just a little tip that I do a lot. I don't do it every time, but a lot of time. If I'm watching a 10-minute video for somebody or a 15-minute video, a lot of times I'll leave more than one comment. A lot of times I do it because I'll leave a really great comment about the context of the video and think, man, I forgot to mention whatever. And I'll go back and leave another comment talking about that. when you leave more than one comment about something, people start to look at you. Or if you are on several other videos leaving comment, other people notice you, and so that's just a good uh, that's just a little tip that might help you. Roy and Becky's travel. I like people, but another 50 feet would have been nice. I missed something. I missed something, but I can't keep up with all of it. But alright, good day, nursing our travel bug. Thanks for coming by. We still got 18. We're gonna shut her off here in about 10. We'll go to 2 hours and we'll shut it off. So Roy and Becky got go out without your pants on. They'll surely add a few 100 feet. Yeah, buddy. I know I'm not the only country boy in here, but I used to say growing up I never did want to live anywhere where I couldn't pee off the back porch. Y'all ever heard that? And now I live right in the middle of the city of this little town I live in, which nobody lives behind me, but still. That was just something I used to always say as a kid growing up. I always wanted a bunch of land. Then I had a bunch of land and I thought, what an idiot. Who wants to take care of all this? And we sold all of our land and our second house we had that had all the land, and bought a big house with a little spot of land, and now we're downsized houses because we got tired of taking care of the big house. So now it's not a small house, it's about 1,600 heated and an acre of land, and that's really, if we had a half acre, I might be happy. I told my daughter, she lives in Madison in a big city, and they have townhomes. And the housing association takes care of all the yards. I told Keisha, I said, now, that's more my speed right there. A little farmette. Rona's Vlogs is a grow channel I go to. It's a little small channel. I mean, she's got about 8,000 subscribers or 7,500. But there's not usually about 30 people that gets in on there. And you'll meet one or two people, and then you'll see people that you don't want to subscribe to, but you'll meet a few gems in there every now and then, but I like just listening to her. And the other day she had her live stream from her backyard, and they have a nice place, and she's big into rose bushes, but we got talking about that. It's amazing what she talks about. It's a grow channel, but it's sort of like us. She talks to everybody, and talks about her frustrations about how people don't do things right, and talks about them being sort of quarantined to their place, and tells everybody to keep a positive attitude. It's just a great morning live stream to go to and just hang out. That's what I like about hers. I don't like these big grow channels that it's like a auction, like going to an auction. I just got a notification we gained a new subscriber. That's good. I'll look at it when we get off. So I guess that makes us 709 then. But yeah, I don't know if I said that earlier. We've gained somewhere in the last 3 weeks. We've gained somewhere between 80 and 100 per week. But you have to get out there and socialize. If you don't get out there and socialize, nobody knows you're there. There's over 31 million YouTube channels. And with all this being quarantined to our houses, there's no telling how many that's been created. So, I know a lot of churches have created YouTube channels. So, a lot of teachers, especially at the private schools, are creating their own channels so they can continue to have schools. So, we may see some of that before it's over. Artist on the road. Hey, guys. We're just hanging out. Morning coffee talk. Seeing what everybody's doing. Letting everybody let off a little steam amongst the crowd. So did I miss some people? Oh, what do you... It's hard to keep up with all the chat. Alright, see you, Justin and Christina. Thanks for coming by. Yeah, I'm probably going to kick it off here in about 5 more minutes. Thanks for coming by. We appreciate everybody that's come by. We got 33 likes today, and we've had about 20 people here the whole time. So, not that it's all about numbers. I like for a lot of people to come, though. That's pretty cool. And the likes do help us, I guess, as far as YouTube goes. Slow Momentum has a good channel. Yep, Slow Momentum's on a lot. Nomadic Hippie's got a good channel. He's a truck driver. He's on the front line. Adventures in the Heartland, they're good. Yep. We not all of them get to come to all the lives, especially since I'm doing one every morning. But in the morning, we don't have many in the community doing lives, so that helps. At night, our little community, we have line up back to back to back to back, starting at about 4 Central Time. They start stacking back to back to back. Tonight is our night. We're on at, for those who don't know, we're on at 9:30 Eastern, 8:30 Central. And we go to an hour and a half. So we do video raid lives every Tuesday night. We feature new channels. We show clips of their videos or an entire video. And we just laugh and have fun, cut up, and if we have time at the end of it, we play games. I got a new game we're going to play tonight, so it'll be fun. So we just it's all about fun, laughing and cutting up on Tuesday nights, and it's all about promoting new channels. Not necessarily new, sometimes it's existing channels that y'all may not have got to know. So, but tonight we'll have they've been around a little bit, but they're still a small channel. RV for 4 was one of our very first video raids. We love RV for 4. They're one of our success stories. We're going to ring. It messes up the video for a second. Sheet happens. Hey guys. Backyard sign. Yep. We got to sign off here anyway. We've been on here about 2 hours. Nearly 2 hours. We're going to try to have, for everybody, just so you know, we're going to try to have a pop-up. We've been doing this nearly a week now, but we're going to try to have pop-up coffee talks for about 2 hours every day, and at least until things go back to normal. We're going to do this every day. I think it's a good psychological release for us to all to get together and talk. If we got anything we need to talk about or, discuss, we can. We just talk about fun things we're doing. It might help somebody. And I'm going to try to get Tammy to do some more cooking videos, and I'll always, or not always, maybe, they may be too long, but I'll at least try to feature them here first. So if you come to the morning coffee talks, you'll get to see Tammy's cooking video, maybe in the entirety, before we release it to the public. So anyway, I appreciate you guys all for coming. Anything else y'all need to get said or told? Anybody got a hot video need to be talked about right quick? Looking for Bigfoot. Somebody's home looking for Bigfoot. Let's see here. Alright, everybody all in. Anybody? Hey, Lawn Cure guys. We were just fixing to sign off. We've been on here a couple hours. Now, we will have our regular scheduled live stream tonight, 8:30 Central, 9:30 Eastern. It'll be fun. We'll be video raiding some small channels and trying to promote their channels. And we'll be laughing, cutting up, having fun. I'll have co-host on that show. We'll be learning some stuff. And if we have time at the end, we'll play some fun games. I'll give y'all that still hear a little clue. Know your 70s music. So that's a little insider for all y'all that stayed to the last minute. So we just struck 2 hours. So anybody got anything else? So remember that during the mornings, sometime during the mornings before too late in the day, we'll have a 2 hour, probably 2 hour live stream every morning, 7 days a week, until things go back to normal. Or maybe if I have to work, I might not be able to, but we're going to try to have one every day of the week during the day when there's not as many live streams. So, alright, love you guys. Thanks for coming. Thanks to all the moderators. And thanks for everybody, especially you guys that come every day. We love you, and we love all of you that come just when you can. So, Fab Stream, we're just now signing out, but we'll have one tonight, 9:30 Eastern, 8:30 Central. So, love you guys. Gotta go.